Welcome to week 3, people. The Crazy Sasquatch is back with Brett. We're going to do some week 3 picks and go over week 2. So week 2, Brett was 9-7. I was 11-5. Had a couple differences. I had chosen Washington to win. I had Cleveland winning. So we had a few differences. Some close games. We both didn't. Neither one of us had Baltimore beating Kansas City. That went into overtime. Or not overtime, but last second. I had the Chargers winning over Dallas. Brett had Dallas. We both had Seattle winning. We both had Tampa Bay winning. New Orleans. We both had New Orleans. Carolina beat them. So, and talking about Carolina, let's start into week 3. So going from week 2 to week 3, I'm at 20-12. Brett's at 19-3. Only one game different after 2 weeks. And talking about Thursday night football in Carolina. Carolina's defense is impressing me. Houston, Mills is a rookie quarterback. He will be starting because of injuries. So you got a rookie quarterback. It's a very good defense. I got Carolina for tonight's football game, Thursday night football.
Houston lost their number 1 quarterback. I still can't think of his name, but he's a very good quarterback going against Cleveland. He did run against them a lot until he got injured. Backup quarterback went in, didn't play that very good, to say the least. Carolina, even if Houston's starting quarterback is playing, not Deshaun Watson, I think Carolina will win no matter which quarterback.
All right, here comes the 1 o'clock noon games. Depending on what time zone you're in for Sunday. So we have Washington at Buffalo. Washington's looking good with Heineke. Buffalo, Josh Allen hasn't done what he has last year. I think he's going to start coming around. He has some new wide receivers, So Emmanuel Sanders, new pieces of the puzzle there. Both got very good defenses. Buffalo had a shutout last week. I think it was 35-0. Washington's got a really tough front line too. Washington's main running back is a little bit banged up. Singletary isn't. He's doing really good, but against that front line of Washington, I can't see Singletary doing a whole lot. To me, it's gonna be a passing game, and I give Buffalo the win at home.
Against these two teams, Washington's backup quarterback, I can't think of his name. He looked very good last week, or
Heineke.
Yeah, Heineke looked good. I think it was last week or the first game he went in. He looked very good, except the interception he threw. But Buffalo, I think they're better on both sides of the ball. At Buffalo gives another advantage. I'm choosing Buffalo.
The Chicago Bears at the Cleveland Browns. Browns got a good running game, but you saw what Bears did with Mixon last week with Bengals. Pretty much shut him down. I mean, I think the Bears are going to be tough against the run. But I believe Mayfield's a little bit banged up, so you got a banged up quarterback, a good run against a good run defense. I don't think Beckham's back yet for Cleveland. Chicago, you got Justin Fields, his first start of his rookie career. Chasing him down is going to be tough, even with that Cleveland defense. I mean, he's going to make some rookie mistakes, but he's looking good. He looks sharp. He looked a little over anxious last week when he came in when Dalton got hurt, but I am giving a close one here, a very close one. I'm giving the win to Chicago just because of Justin Fields being mobile. He can run. David Montgomery's looking good. So that's where I'm at on that one.
Talking about Cleveland first, Mayfield a little injured. I think he played with an injury last week, or he was not 100%. Houston's running back before he got injured. As soon as he ran, they didn't have any answer for him when he ran. Can't think of the number right now, but he did run a lot against Cleveland's defense. Cleveland's wide receiving core, Beckham's out. I can't think of the other wide receiver's name, but another wide receiver is out, which is a big name.
I think Jarvis Landry, I believe.
Yeah, he's out. Not talking about Chicago. Cleveland, bad against the running quarterback. What do the Bears have? Fields, which I think he ran a 4.3 or something close to that, which he's a very fast quarterback, and if Cleveland's defense's weakness is a running quarterback, they're going to have a very hard time containing Fields. I'm giving Bears the win.
So the next game, Baltimore at Detroit. Baltimore beat Kansas City. Detroit's, I believe, is 0-2. Still haven't come together yet there. Between the Baltimore's running game, I know they got a lot of running backs banged up, but they just keep bringing them in. Lamar Jackson's looking good, maintaining what they have running-wise, receiving-wise, and that defense. I see Baltimore winning this one pretty big.
Detroit against Green Bay stood up to them until the first half. Jared Goff looked amazing against the Packers defense. Lions defense looked good against Packers offense, even though they lost their number one cornerback compared to last year, Matthew Stafford, Galladay. But Baltimore is just on another level. I'm getting Baltimore the win.
The Colts at the Titans. Indy at Tennessee. Indy, I don't know if Wentz is playing or not. You got 2 sprained ankles. If you do, you got Eason playing, backup quarterback. Tennessee, I think they're starting to come around with their run game. Henry looked very good last week. The receivers are starting to get to know the quarterback and back and forth. So, I give Tennessee this one. Indy's, not got a bad defense, but the weapons that Tennessee have, if they come together, they're going to be a pretty good opponent.
These two teams have shown that they're good teams this year. The only thing I'm stuck on is if Wentz will play. If Wentz plays for the Colts and plays throughout the whole game, they're winning. If Wentz doesn't start, Tennessee's winning. So, how I predict it right now, maybe he's not 100%. I don't know. If he plays, Indy. If he doesn't, Tennessee, which she's in Tennessee.
Chargers with Burrows against Kansas City and Mahomes. Mahomes lost to Baltimore. Burrows lost to Chicago. Burrows didn't throw 3 interceptions on that. I think he got a little flustered. 1 tip ball and then a couple interceptions. He threw 3 back-to-back pretty quick. Kansas City's got a lot of weapons. More weapons than what Chicago does. I just can't see Cincinnati's defense. Chargers. Not Burrows. Jesus. Herbert. Sorry, guys. I was thinking Cincinnati. Herbert versus Mahomes. Looking at that may be closer, guys. I just glanced at it. Said we don't pre-tape this. We kind of go on the fly and just do it. So, sorry. Chargers at Kansas City. Herbert versus Mahomes. Chargers looked pretty good last week. They got the wide receivers. Eckler's running back. Kansas City, if they wouldn't have coughed up the ball, they would have probably won that game. I still think Kansas City's going to look to come back with this one. They have a lot of weapons. It's going to be a close one. It's going to be a really close one. I just don't think the Chargers, they do have a good defense with Bosa and everybody. I don't think they quite have what Baltimore has. Still giving Kansas City a 3-point win. It's going to be close. A couple good young quarterbacks. A couple playoff caliber teams.
I might be mistaken by this, but I think Herbert got injured.
Not sure. I've not heard too much about it.
He also threw an interception or 2 last game, but even though both of these teams are impressive, I think Kansas City's going to win.
All right, New Orleans Saints against New England. So, New Orleans, different quarterback. Breeze is no longer there. Okay defense. New England, rookie quarterback. He's got a couple games under his belt now. Okay running game. Little better defense in New Orleans. At New England, it's going to be a close one, guys. I think what Belichick will do on this one is just maintain the time of the clock. They'll run it, short passes, just keep the ball in their hands. And when New Orleans gets the ball with Kamara and stuff, just try to stop the run, and I think they'll have it. New Orleans impressed me a lot in week 1, but week 2 they kind of fell flat. It's going to be a close one, guys. I'm giving it to New England. Couple good head coaches here. I just think New England's defense could probably withhold Kamara. So
New Orleans against the Packers. Jameis Winston looked amazing, burnt out the Packers defense, but as soon as they went against a team that was completely together, the Panthers, he didn't look that good. I think he threw 1 or 0 touchdowns, but I think New England, what they did till last week's rookie, I think
Jets, yeah.
Mac Jones, or is that Patriots?
Max for the Patriots, I think that's the other one is.
Well, the Jets rookie quarterback, I think he threw 3-4 interceptions against New England, against Jameis Winston. New England's going to win. Can I start this side?
If you want to start, yeah, go ahead. Go for it.
So, Atlanta at Giants. Atlanta, past 2 weeks, had their defense allowed over 40 points in total. I think each game. Giants, very close game, lost by a penalty. I think offsides or encroachment, I forgot which one, or a false start. But they lost by a penalty, but I think they'll bounce back, beat Atlanta, Giants win.
Atlanta's not got a very good defense. Giants are getting Barkley back healthy. The wide receiving game's coming together. Daniel Jones still coughs the ball up once in a while, makes some poor judgment errors, but I think they can make up for it. And Atlanta, I just don't see. Cordell Patterson, wide receiver / running back, had just as many points as anybody on the team last week. So I'm going the Giants on this one too.
Cincinnati at Pittsburgh. Cincinnati did not look good. Burrow threw 3 interceptions back to back to back. Pittsburgh looks amazing against Buffalo. And then got beaten by the Raiders, which the Raiders are a very good team. I thought they were going to be a good team, but they're even better than I expected. Pittsburgh, Cincinnati's going against another very tough defense. And since it's at Pittsburgh, I think Pittsburgh is going to win. Pittsburgh just has a lot of weapons on their offense. Their defense is very good. Cincinnati maybe have a bounce back game, but I don't think it's likely.
Yeah, Pittsburgh is Cincinnati. Pittsburgh's going to want to come back. Najee Harris is starting to get, it's the 3rd game as a rookie running back now. He's starting to find the holes. You got pretty good wide receivers. I know Pittsburgh's got one wide receiver that's kind of banged up right now. But Cincinnati, they really didn't stop a whole lot last week with Dalton getting injured, Fields coming in halfway through the game, and they still ended up losing the game. I don't see Burrows throwing 3 interceptions, but against Pittsburgh's defense, he very well could. I think they'll manage the game better, but being at home and Pittsburgh being what they are, I think they'll run more, manage the clock more, and the defense will keep Burrows from doing a whole lot.
Arizona at Jacksonville. I think Trevor Lawrence threw 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. I may be mistaken, though. Arizona, they're just a complete team. Their offense, super good. Their defense, good. Jacksonville, they haven't impressed me, surprised me. I think Arizona will win this easily. Lawrence doesn't look like a quarterback that should be drafted that high of what he's shown.
So Jacksonville at Arizona, high flying offense right now. The running game didn't quite come together yet, but they've played a couple teams with good run defenses. So I see the running game coming out a little bit more on this one. They're still going to be passing it. I think Hopkins is a little bit banged up, but even so, they'll have enough other wide receivers on this team to make cover of that. Jacksonville just hasn't got the run game going. Passing game, okay with Marvin Jones, but still, they're not the caliber yet to even match Arizona right now. Lawrence is a rookie. He's still learning. 3rd game as a pro.
Jets at Denver. Jets. I think a rookie quarterback, Denver, they've been looking good. Their offense, defense looking good, but they have been going against not greatest teams. They are tied, I forget which division, but they are tied first with the Raiders in that division. I think Denver is going to win this at Denver. I think Fangio, isn't he still the head coach? I think he would be able to stop him.
Jets at Denver. Jets hasn't shown a whole lot yet. They're, a couple different running backs they're trying here and there. That sometimes they hit, sometimes they don't. Denver, you got two running backs that are Gordon and the rookie that are both doing pretty well right now. I know Denver's got a wide receiver banged up, but Bridgewater can run, pass, veteran quarterback. Jets got a rookie quarterback, still learning. I think their number one wide receiver, Crowder, may or may not play yet. So being at Denver, we're going Broncos in this one.
Before I say this, didn't you choose Arizona?
Oh, I did.
Miami at Raiders. Raiders beat Baltimore, then beat Pittsburgh. Miami haven't looked the greatest throughout preseason. Now in the season, they haven't looked the greatest. Tua is out. I just think Raiders will have an easy win with this one, with or without Jacobs.
Yeah, I agree there with Tua out. You're missing, your main quarterback. Gaskins is a little bit banged up. Miami's defense isn't quite what it is. Raiders are beating teams that are shocking me. They're playing good football right now. Jacobs may or may not be back, but you still got some running backs there. Carr's looking very good right now, so Raiders.
Tampa Bay at Rams. This is a game to watch. Two of the greatest teams in the NFL right now. Tampa Bay. This is going to be a very close one, but I think Rams can pull it off and beat Tampa Bay. I just think Matthew Stafford and that team with Cup and their defense, I think they are going to win out against Tampa Bay and give the slight home field advantage to the Rams.
Yeah, this one's a hard one to call for me because Mike Evans, one of the better receivers in the league, is going against one of the best defenses in the league. Aaron Donald chasing down Tom Brady. I mean, Tampa Bay's going to have to run the ball a lot, I think, to keep that defense at bay. They have the running backs. They got 3 or 4 running backs. I believe they're all healthy for Tampa Bay right now. Rams, Sony Michel looks like might be the start there with Henderson banged up and maybe out. Some question marks there yet. I just think right now the Rams are coming together with Stafford, but I think Tampa Bay with Brady can pick that defense a little bit of apart. Not much. It's going to be a close game. I just think with Rams having their main running back Henderson banged up, and Tampa Bay may be able to manage the clock and just take more time off the clock. I will give Tampa Bay the edge on this one, but it's going to be close. It's going to be a fun game to watch.
Seattle at Minnesota. Minnesota lost by a total of 2 points the past 2 weeks. Seattle lost against Tennessee, I think, in overtime. Russell Wilson didn't shine as much as he did in past weeks at Minnesota. The only thing I need to say is Minnesota needs how to learn to finish the game and not lose by 1 point past 2 games.
Yeah, Seattle's, Carson's a pretty good running back. Wilson's looking good right now. You got Lockett, Metcalf, really good wide receivers. Minnesota, I don't know if you have enough defense to stop all that. Minnesota yourself, you got some decent wide receivers, a very good running back that's, from what I'm hearing, he may be a little bit banged up. What's your guy? Your running back?
Jacobs?
No, for running back from Minnesota.
Oh, Cook.
Cook's a little bit banged up. Sorry, guys. I had a brain fart there. So, I'm just going with Seattle on this one. I think this is going to be another close game, but Minnesota right now just isn't playing the way they could be to win against a type of team like Seattle.
Green Bay at San Francisco. Aaron Rodgers, he looks not as accurate as he did before. They have a bad history against 49ers past 2 years. They got blown out last 2 times I think they faced each other, or 3 times. At San Francisco, Green Bay's coming off a very good win. Garoppolo, didn't he get
He's still
injured?
playing. No, he played all last week.
Okay. I thought he got injured or something. He wasn't 100%. I'm getting 49ers to win in this one. I just think they can beat Green Bay again.
Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers, I agree with Brett. Aaron Rodgers just seems like he's a little bit off on his timing yet. Maybe lack of football focus during preseason or just not being there at camp. Seems like he's off timing on the deep passes. San Fran, Garoppolo, yeah. Garoppolo, not doing too bad. I think he's got Trey Lance right on his bumper, though, and I think Trey Lance may get some plays on this one just to keep the Green Bay defense honest because he can run the ball as well. So, Aaron Jones was the main weapon last week. Aaron Jones, 4 or 5 touchdowns for Green Bay. San Fran's not going to allow that to happen. They're going to stop that. San Francisco, what worries me is their running game. They got a lot of guys banged up, but they're still got guys there. I think San Francisco defense is going to be the difference maker in this one. I'm almost choosing Green Bay because they got a healthy running back compared to San Fran. The running game just all banged up right now. Between, out for a while, concussions with Sermon. I think Hasty's out. So they'll find somebody to run the ball, I'm sure. Green Bay's going to give you some running room. They always have. I'm just going with a very close game here. Another nail biter, but it should be a fun game to watch. Another close one, but San Fran.
Philadelphia at Dallas. Both good teams. Hurts better than I expected he would do in Philadelphia. But I just think Dallas is an overall better team, more completed team. Very close. It's going to be like a touchdown or a field goal type game, but I think Dallas can pull it off.
Philadelphia at Dallas. Hurts versus... blew that one. Anyway. Neither one's going to remember Dallas' quarterback. We just fully had brain Prescott. Dak. So Hurts versus Dak. Miles Sanders, I heard today he had partial practice, a little bit of chest bruising, but that's 4 days away, Monday Night Football. So I think Miles Sanders will be fine. Dallas got Ezekiel Elliott, which has not impressed me at all. Kind of like a bulldozer out there, but not doing much. Their backup running back is Pollard. It showed me a lot more flashes and a lot more effort out there. This one to me, I'm like 50-50. I'm right there on either team. Hurts can run and hurt you on the defense because he can take off and run the ball. They got some decent wide receivers. Whereas Dallas, you got CeeDee Lamb. I just think, man, this could be a close, tight game. I don't know. My instincts tell me Philly, guys. I just don't know why. I just think Philly by 3. Philly by 3. So that is what we have for week 3, guys. Comment in the comment sections if you can. Tell us if you want us to focus more on the fantasy league players. With certain players, I try to mention some of them that I think are going to have good games or you don't want to play. So it's going to be an interesting season. We got a lot of quarterbacks that switch teams. A lot of rookie quarterbacks starting out from the last 2 years. So have fun week 3. Here in about 2 hours, week 3 kicks off a Thursday Night Football. So go, guys. Have fun. Enjoy week 3. We'll see you on week 4.